in the future with you. You ran a game on me. Took his name, called him Jane, told me she's nearly one. My trust like drops, it comes with the price. Your payments overdue, my dear.
Hey, it's KINO here. I'm so happy to be here, Fox 13. I'm a member of K-pop boy band called Pentagon, and I'm doing my own thing. So I came here as a solo artist. Thanks for having me.
First of all, I know you just celebrated your birthday.
Yeah.
So I want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
Of course. So, you know, you've been in the U.S. for a bit now. So
Yeah.
how has this tour been going?
I think I'm doing well so far because I only have two more shows left, and I'm improving by cities. So I can't wait for the last show of this tour. Yeah.
How long did you prepare ahead of time for this tour, and you know what was that preparation like for this tour?
I prepared for this tour for around 7 months. Yeah. I spent 4 months for arrange music and make stories for this concert, and I spent another 3 months for US tour, like venue booking or operational stuff and band audition, of course, yeah, etc. I spent a lot of time to make this tour, and I did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're almost done. But with this being a solo tour, you know, is there more pressure to make everything perfect when it's just you?
Yeah, of course, because first of all, I felt a lot of pressure to run the show in English all by myself. It's like it makes me so nervous, and then like since my fans waited 5 years for me to see me, I felt that I really had to be perfect. So yeah, I had a big pressure, of course.
So you have one more stop, LA, after Seattle.
Yeah.
So, you know, what have been the most memorable moments from this show so far?
Memorable memories. There's a lot actually, but firstly, I invited the group of girls who made my dance challenge, the last lead single, Broke My Heart challenge, that we made official on TikTok. So we invited them. They came to the stage and we danced together. It was amazing to like experience that moment. And it's funny. I drank a shot on the stage for like celebrate my birthday with my fans, and I invited my cousin of one of my shows, and she cried.
Does she live here in the States?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, which show was that?
That was Chicago. Yeah.
How was that getting to have like a family member at one of your shows here?
It was unbelievable that I can do tour in the States, and then I can invite her to my US tour. Like it's totally different country, you know. It's so far from Korea. Like I've never met her in another like overseas countries. So yeah, it was amazing.
So you've done a lot for this tour, but I feel like a lot of artists,
Yeah.
they at the end of the tour, they'll be like, I wish I did this.
Yeah.
Is there anything you've thought about that you hope to improve on or do more for the next tour?
Of course, there's a lot too, but I really want to bring my dancers to the tour because, as you know, like my biggest strength is in dancing. So I'm doing this tour with only bands. It's good, of course, but I can't imagine how it will be perfect if I do with band and dancers at the same time. Yeah, I want to bring them.
Hopefully for the next one we get to see that then.
Yeah, I hope so.
So in 2023 you started your own company, which is
Yeah.
such a big deal.
Right.
You know, and you the name of the company is Naked. So I wanted to know first, the meaning behind the title of
Yeah.
your company,
Mm-hmm.
and why you decided to do that.
Um, like before I established my own company, I was looking for the good direction the for my like musical journey, and then I realized that there's no company that uh, where could take more risks than me. So I decided to run my own. Yeah, that's the reason why I decided to establish. And then, as the name of the company, um, actually, I really love the word naked because I love two different vibes it has. Naked is bold, as you feel, but at the same time, it's beautiful and very honest. I love the meaning of naked, so I had no choice um, not to name it naked.
Was it kind of scary starting your own company because it's really just you
Yeah,
in charge of yourself?
yeah, yeah. I was so scared at the time, but I believed in me and my people. Yeah, I have my people around me, so yeah, I could be brave at the time.
So, one of my favorite questions to ask someone who's gone from a lot of group promotions to
Yeah,
solo is
yeah.
what was that transition like? Going from, you're surrounded by people
Mhm.
constantly
Mhm.
who are doing the exact same thing to
Yeah.
now it's just you.
Mhm.
So, what is that transition like?
Such a difficult question for me. I think it depends on the artist, the various artists there. But for me, um, I've learned a lot of things during my um, group activities. So um, I could be brave with those experiences. What I learned from um, last decade. So yeah, so I decided to debut as a solo, and also as a member of a group. I still, I was still making my own music, and that's the start of finding my musical direction and my identity. So, yeah, those kind of things brought me here.
Actually, getting into my next question with that, you've always been known as such a talented vocalist, you
Thank
know,
you.
and so when you are going for a solo career after being with a group,
Yeah.
what was that? How did you know the direction you wanted to go through? Was that an obvious question
Mm-hmm.
with the style you wanted to
Yeah.
debut with,
Yeah.
or did that come with some thinking?
Yeah. The answer will be very important to understand me about me, Kino. Actually, before then, I was focused on only just musical quality or like sound arrangement or like kind of. But since Naked, I realized the power of honesty. So I really want to be an artist who tell the real stories, like real emotions. Yeah, my mind that within the most. So yeah, that's my direction.
Mm. Speaking of emotions, you released Skyfall
Yeah.
pretty recently, and it's a really emotional song. You're,
Mhm.
you're really showing off those vocals again.
Ah, thank you.
So tell me a little bit about that track, the meaning behind it, and the story of Skyfall.
Yeah. Skyfall is a breakup song, which captured the regrets of love taken for granted, and this song is so good for this season. I feel so. If you can relate to the stories of this song, it will be amazing. And Skyfall, yeah, Skyfall was also inspired by the movie 007. Yeah, Skyfall in the movie was a place where loving memories and regrets linger. And when I realized the meaning of Skyfall, that time I thought it would be perfect to the theme of this song.
You know, with you being kind of in charge of yourself now,
Yeah.
you're able to do what you want. But
Uh-huh.
for the most part,
Yeah.
looking ahead to future releases, is there a style, a genre you're hoping to do that you're excited about? Maybe something that will shock fans
Yeah.
because you want to do this style?
Actually, like there are a lot of stuff I want to tell you, but I cannot, as you know. Yeah, it's the details, because I really want to surprise people. But what I can say is, um, it will be totally different from before. Like you cannot imagine, I'm sure. Yeah.
So we have something already planned
Yeah.
that you just can't talk about yet.
Yeah, of course I'm planning to release new EP or album. So I'm preparing for a long time. And like oh, there's a lot of things to say, but I cannot.
Okay.
Yeah. But please stay tuned. I'm sure that everyone's going to love it.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
I will. Fans will. So that's actually kind of getting into my next question. So your EP release from last year.
Yeah.
If This Is Love, I Want a Refund. My favorite title of any album.
Oh, really?
I love that title so much.
Thank you.
It's so funny, but it's also so, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
It was such a fun album, and I feel like it really showed, who KINO the soloist is.
Yeah.
So I know we kind of just talked about this, but are we planning for a new release soon? Ish. If so, what can fans expect to get excited for without giving too much away?
As I mentioned, since Naked, my biggest direction is be honest and release relatable music, like making relatable music, and talk about my real life. So it will be another version of me, because I have a lot of personas, like as people do. My first EP was one of my like important emotion, like it's about the love and relationship, right? But the upcoming EP will be, I want to show my another emotion what I didn't showcase to people before. So it will be totally different.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll all have to wait and see what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
Very excited though. So you've been in the industry for a very long time, doing both your group solo work.
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated as an artist to keep up with doing all this work? Because you've been doing it for so long.
Right.
So how do you keep in that motivation?
It's been almost 15 years since training. I debuted as a member of group, and now I became a solo artist. My biggest motivation is, of course, dream. Yeah. I'm motivated by like when I chasing the dream, and my goal was not achieved yet, so there was no choice to end this journey. I don't really hope so. And then, yeah, that's the only thing I can say. Yeah.
Do you have like a goal that you still haven't achieved yet that you're still fighting for even now?
I'm embarrassed to say this, but my dream is so big. Yeah. I want to be a top artist in the world. That's my dream. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like I said, I've been a fan of you for a very long time, so I believe you can do it.
Really?
I know your fans do too. So I guess we're gonna see if this next
Yeah,
album that we can't talk about
we'll see.
can do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Wrong hand. There we go.
Thank you.
So, what do you want to be known for when someone talks about KINO?
Mhm.
You know, not KINO of Pentagon. You know, just KINO. What do you want to be known for when someone talks about you?
I want people to know me as a honest artist who is telling real life stories. That's also what songs I want to make. And I'm doing that things. I'm so focusing on making music with honest feelings, like 100% real thoughts and emotions, my real stories. Yeah, I believe it has power.
And then we're in our last question already.
Mm-hmm.
But new tour. You released Skyfall. You're wrapping up this tour. You're heading back. What are you hoping to accomplish this year, 2025 only? Are there any goals? Any things you're really wanting to do?
I want to be on the Billboard chart this year, for real. Yeah, I believe in my team and me. We're doing great, and I'm like preparing hard for the upcoming EP, and it will be amazing. So, if people is gonna like it, yeah, I can't wait to see the future.
Your last EP did so well. I remember the dance challenge.
Yeah.
Like I heard that song all over the place.
Really, thank you.
Yeah, so I feel like if you can do
Appreciate it.
that
Yeah.
with that EP for this next one, if it's as good as we're talking about, I feel like we can get on that Billboard chart.
Actually, at my last EP, I was focusing on the sound, which is well fitted on the social medias. But for the upcoming EP, I think I'm spoiling a lot. But
I don't know too much about it.
okay,
So.
okay. I know the limit, so I'll do my best. But for my upcoming EP, it will be very good at enjoying. Yeah.
Okay, we can leave it at that.
Yeah, enjoying with friends.
You make me so happy, crazy how you love me. I'm dancing on the road. Can't explain this feeling, got no words to say. I'm dancing on the road.
KINO, I want to thank you for stopping here today. I'm so excited to have you in Seattle. I know you said you've been here before.
Yeah. I love Seattle the most.
Yeah, you brought the good
Yeah,
weather.
yeah, I have good memories in here, so yeah, I'm so happy to be here again, and thank you for your good questions again. Yeah,
Thank you.
it
Yeah.
was so.
So thank you for being here again. I hope you have a great show. I will be there. I'm so excited to see you.
Oh,
perform live.
you'll be there.
I will be there. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll show you the best show ever.
Perfect. All right. So I hope you have a safe trip to LA next.
Yeah.
A safe trip back to Korea. And
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and we are so excited to see what you do next.
Thank you.